today, I feel that because of the nature of the work we generally do, where we talk about political corruption, centralised power, the nature and role of the media in keeping a population spellbound, I wonder how you feel that your work, which focuses on individual and personal awakening, an ability to sort of almost become, I don't want to mangle your life's work, but to become the witness consciousness rather than the objects within our consciousness, to try to get beyond the stored fear and anxiety that most of us experience. How do you feel that this individual work relates to the kind of society that we're living in and the kind of systems that we occupy? And also, Michael, because I know your answer, I pray your answer will be a long and coherent one, how do you feel that these are individual problems that we're experiencing, or problems that are somehow socially induced?
Okay, thank you. It's actually a very easy answer. The question is, how do you want to go? Let's start with a hypothesis. Let's say that every single person on the earth was completely content, happy, filled with love, and feeling peace inside. There would be no wars. There'd be no conspiracies. There'd be no conspiracy theories. There would just be people getting along. John Lennon, imagine all the people living life in peace, or sharing all the world. If you're okay inside, you're not manipulating other people. There is no fear of some centralized government that wants to take from you, or has some motive that individual, Congress and different people have motives to stay in power and so on. The only reason people want all that, because they're not okay. That's why people want power. That's why people want to control other people, because they're not okay within themselves. So kind of a fun way to talk, which is very different from how people talk. What if everyone was okay?
Yeah.
You wouldn't have these problems, all right? So I don't see working on yourself as an individual thing. I see it as the only solution in the end that can bring about peace and harmony and people not manipulating each other. Because that's all you're talking about, is why are people manipulating each other, right? Why do big companies try to make money? Why does this happen? Why does all the difference happen? Because they're not okay. Why do people, other than basic needs, why do people need all this money? Why do they need jets? Why do they need to do all this stuff? The answer is they don't. But they do because they're not happy. They're not satisfied with their lives. They need to do things to compensate for the fact that they're not okay inside. That's the basic bottom thing. Everybody is out there, whether it be relationships, whether it be money, whether it be power and pride and success. I'm not okay, and I feel great when everybody claps. I don't know about you. Right? If everybody writes, if I get 7 million upvotes, I'm not a Facebook guy, I'm not on Facebook, but I think there's such a thing as, acceptance, whatever it is, vote, yeah, you feel wonderful that day. If all of a sudden you get a bunch of downvotes, you don't feel so good. That's because you're not okay. You need things from outside to fix what's wrong inside of you so that you can get energy inside, so it can come up. I like to imagine what it would be like if everybody naturally felt all this beautiful energy, this beautiful love. We would not have a single problem. You might not have a podcast. I don't know what I would do, all right? There'd be no reason to be having all these talks, because people would respect each other, they'd honor each other, they'd share with each other. Why would they share? Because they don't need anything, right? If I'm totally content, I would rather help you, because I don't need anything. So that's what this work is inside. And it's not an individual thing. It's how to fix all of society. If people are not okay, they rob, they steal, they rape, they do all kinds of things, correct?
Yes.
What if they were okay? The only way to actually change that is for a person to work on themselves. You're the only one in there. Only you can work on yourself, right? You can get other people to behave in a way that makes you feel better inside, but then you're manipulating.